Hello, Convention of States Patriots. This is Garrett Humbertson, and I wanted to clue you guys in on a new addition to the Email Blast tool, a few new templates that will hopefully help some of you out. If you go into the messages in your dashboard, go to the Manage Email Blast tool, and you create a new email, you will notice a few new templates you can use, and I want to introduce you to them.
So let's talk about first the DC introduction template. We found that emails where district captains send out a mass blast introducing themselves to petition signers in their district tend to get a really high open rate, much higher than the industry standard. So I think that's a really good idea to try to activate people in your local area. The other thing we found is that if you include an intro video, just giving a 1 or 2 minute introduction video for yourself that you yourself film, those tend to get a lot more engagement and people actually reach out. I mean, it makes sense, right? They're not just reading text on a screen, they're actually seeing someone face to face. It clicks in their mind that this is someone I can connect with and help save America with. So you would click on this video here and click on the hyperlink to paste in your YouTube video. And right down here in the caption, there's a little message here. If you click on this hyperlink button, and it looks like actually you'll have to go into here and then copy this into your browser, that's the training video. So if you want to see, well, I'm not quite sure how to make a personal video, that'll give you a good idea. And please reach out to myself or Jason if you have any trouble, or the help desk. So obviously, once you're done filming your video and you've got it uploaded to YouTube, you're going to want to delete this message, and then you can make that caption your own. We absolutely do want to use your state branding in these emails, but we're not going to create hundreds of more templates.
So what I would do is, if you haven't already, go to the branding page of our website, conventionofstates.com/branding. Scroll all the way to the bottom where it says CUSA State Branding. Click Download. Then go to your state's button. Click on the button and then download the files. Open the zip file. That will download all of the logos, the fancy new logos for your state. So then I would go back here, I would click on this, click on the photo button here, click on the search button, click on the folder where that was saved. I think it's going to be this first one. Wait until that populates. You might want to change the dimensions down a little bit. Push OK. And you're in business.
And obviously, once you're done with all of that, you're going to want to click Save and test your links. Absolutely test your links. Right click here, open link in new tab, and then make sure that that's the right video. Obviously, you want to have your video in there, not the one that's in the template. And then the other one would be for probably mostly non-district captains, more of state leaders. This is a district captain recruitment template, and kind of the same deal where you've got a video at the top where you can kind of share why we need district captains, why it's so important, just 1 or 2 quick minutes, what's going on in the state and why this role is super important to helping to save America. And again, you're going to link to your video by clicking this picture, clicking the hyperlink, and then pasting it in here, your correct YouTube link, and going from there. This button here is already linked to the district captain page, so that's that. And feel free to modify some of this. You'll notice that there's some bracketed parts, so you're going to want to read through this in case you need to insert your state.
Okay, and the final one, and I think the most exciting one, and the one that's probably going to be most helpful for most people, is the state events template. And I think we're going to rename this one to just the events template, so it might appear higher in the search results, but just click on that. What's really important to note here is that there's a lot more training about this particular kind of email when you're promoting an event and you really need people to get to an event. In the CUS University course SCC 200, there's some really good training on this from Laura Scala. She's an expert at getting really good results on these type of emails. So I would go to cusuniversity.com, go to SCC 200, go to the email module where it talks about the event calls to action for emails. And so you're obviously going to fill in these bracketed parts, put in your state, put in the date, the city location. Again, the same thing with this button. You need to link to a registration page if you want to actually track registrations, ideally. So we've got a link in here to a registration page that the Kentucky team made. But if this is a statewide event, you're going to want to talk to your regional director about setting up what's called a citizen voice landing page. That way you can actually track how many people and who is registering. Or if it's something like a gun show or something else like that, you can use a Facebook event. And so you're going to also want to break it up into when, where, and what, so that people quickly can digest the details, and it's bolded right here. And that's it. You might want to provide some contact information. These merge fields can fill in that kind of stuff. And that's it. But again, you're going to want to change out this logo. All right, guys. Well, I hope that's really helpful. And what we're going to do is maybe add a couple more templates. We don't want to bury you in templates, but we do want to provide stuff that's going to be helpful for you. So go ahead and reach out to me if you have an idea for a template that you think will be helpful nationwide, and we can work on that very soon. All right, guys. Have a great day, and keep up the fight for liberty in America.